So let's go ahead and take a look and see what we got. As you can see in the street, this is basically what Red Dead Online has been subject to. Just mass murdering. So let's go into the tailor and see what we got. So let's go ahead and just look at clothing. And we're supposed to have got a hat, so let's go ahead and take a look at the hat first.
Man, if I had $1 for every time somebody said to me, haven't I met you somewhere else?
Oh, shut up. And look, first one we just have is the gator hat. Let's take a look at this. And basically, you know, it's a Crocodile Dundee hat. And if you're too young to know what that is, I feel really old. But yeah, the detail doesn't look really great on it. I mean, it's kind of cool looking. I don't know, it's just the detail looks kind of faded looking. I mean, it's not bad, it's not horrible, but maybe the tan one or the black one, you know, kind of shows a little bit more of the shadows, so it looks a little bit better. But yeah, so let's see what to buy it. Oh, I done bought that stupid hat. But anyway, I think it's like 7 gold bars or like $150. I should have backed out first. But yeah, look, there it is. I just spent $158 on that ugly hat. But hey, if you like it, it is not ugly. So let's go ahead and look at what we have else. We're supposed to have a vest.
I stand behind everything I sell in
And
this
just
place.
like the gator hat, the vest, the Ortega vest is limited stock as well. So it's basically you can just make a matching set.
Man's respect.
Well, you know what? I done bought the ugly hat. Let me buy the ugly vest to go along with it. I don't know what else I'm going to spend my money on. There we go. I hate them both. I hate them both. So, and then also too, we should have woodland gloves. So let's go over and find that. I can't believe I bought those two things. Let's look at the gloves. Where's the accessories, I think? Well, wait, actually here, these pelt half chaps. So let's look at that since we're over here anyway. Right here. The fuzzy boots.
Well, I can only take gold.
Yeah.
I'm afraid.
It's only gold bars. You know you want to spend 4 gold bars on this. Looks like those winter boots girls wear are called Uggs. Yeah, 4 gold bars only. You can't buy cash for this, and I definitely will not make that mistake. So let's go ahead and look at the gloves, which are on the same page anyway over here. They're limited stock as well.
That will require gold to purchase.
And these are only gold as well. Yeah.
Now, what is your preferred
Yeah.
color for this?
There you go. That is it for... Actually, I wouldn't even call it content. You know, content's more game modes and stuff like this. This is more cosmetic. I mean, I guess you can... Hey, that guy's behind the counter. What's he doing? I've never walked back here before. Oh, anyway, that was pointless. So, yeah, let's go look outside in the sun and look how great my guy looks. Oh, and the sun's so nice out. Well, actually, it don't look too bad. I've seen worse. I guess it's just when it's zoomed in, it doesn't look so great. So, anyway, let's go ahead and look to see what Rockstar also said about today's update. About future things coming too, but this is basically what you get for content. There's supposed to be some daily challenges and stuff too. I have yet to get any invites for them, kind of like Fool's Gold. I have yet to one time ever see that thing pop up. It's supposed to be a free roam event. It's not really a free roam event if you have to leave the free roam to go do the event, but it is what it is. I've yet to ever get an invite for that to pop up, and I guess we're looking at least probably, what, close to a month now. So let's go ahead and take a look to see what else Rockstar said we're supposed to have and what we don't still have. So this is the update on the newswire they released for today. So let's take a look at it. So apparently the free roam, and I put in parentheses that are imaginary that you can't see, free roam challenges the fishing, which I hope it does not end up being like the Fool's Gold, because I have yet to ever get an invite for that. And I've actually been online so far today about an hour, hour and a half, and I have yet to see fishing challenge. But yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at it. It says, today's update brings a new competitive challenge to the free roam event rotation with the fishing challenge. Compete against others to catch the most weight in fish, with variations across 3 different bodies of water types: lakes, rivers, and swamps. See below for a schedule of what's to come to Red Dead Online beta before our next full update. That's cool. At least we kind of know. It's horrible to kind of just keep guessing. But then it says, you know, today, which is the free roam event fishing challenge, March 26th, will be target races and additional PS4 early access content, open target races. Yeah, whatever that is. I guess it's kind of, it's probably, you know, targets and stuff on riding horseback, probably, I guess. I could be wrong. April 2nd, showdown mode, up in smoke. If it could be, if these next 2 coming up can be kind of like what we have for Spoils of War, they did do good on that. Now, I don't know about you guys. I sit in lobbies a lot of time. They're empty waiting. But the gameplay itself is good, but it doesn't seem like a lot of people are playing, at least on my end. You know, April 9th, showdown mode, plunder. And then, you know, it talks about the stuff today, you know, the gator hat, Ortega vest, woodland gloves, you know, and pelt half chaps. And it says, this week, enjoy a 30% XP boost on hunting animals, along with fishing care package that includes 5 live crickets, river lure, lake lure, and 1 swamp lure. The lures are good, I guess, especially for people that are new, but if you've been playing it an amount of time, you've got that. I mean, at least it's better than tonics. It is better than tonics. So let's go ahead, and they said they have something for the future, and let's take a look at what they actually are saying about the future of the road ahead. So Red Dead Online beta, the road ahead. This is what they have coming up. Yeah, I'll skip all this. This is their little talking about, you know, how great it is and stuff. But let's look. The hostility system. The hostility system builds upon anti-griefing measures added in February with smarter and responsive features. Let's kind of just look through it, blah, blah, blah. Previously, the attacker and target would be marked as enemy. Now the attacker inflicts the damage will be immediately marked as an enemy to the attacked player. Players will not accumulate hostility increases for killing other players who are marked as an enemy. That's good, but it's kind of more of a fix because it just sucked. You know, so this is not content. It's more of a fix. Listen, I'm not trying to be negative. Just calling things the way they are. It is what it is. I know this is beta too, so with it, you know, we can take everything with a grain of salt. Offensive and defensive playing style options. Offensive playing style is much like the current free roam play as we know it, while the defensive playing style is more involved version of the passive mode concept, designed for Red Dead Online's more grounded experience, giving players more flexibility in how they interact with the world, and at the same time de-emphasizing hostile contact with other player. Choosing the defensive option introduces balances that complement a less confrontational approach. Defensive players cannot be lassoed by rival players, although if a defensive player lassos another player, they'll be removed for defensive play, which that makes sense. You know, and then significant hostility increase. Defensive players will trade the ability to lock onto other players for the benefit that the players will not be able to lock onto defensive players. It's passive mode, but it's not passive mode. Yeah, it's got some good things to it, but not completely. While defensive players can target and be targeted in free aim, they cannot deliver or receive critical hits. If a defensive player is attacked with a headshot, they'll survive and be able to defend themselves via hostility system. It just goes on and on. You know, it's, you know, yeah, I mean, there's something working towards it fixing that, because I mean, you see in one of my previous videos, I'm out there fishing to just get shot in the head, so that definitely would help there. I would just rather just have regular passive mode, but that's just me. Some other new additions include, let's see, a land of more opportunities missions. Continue with Jessica Leclerc's search for revenge. Some more, you know, story mode stuff in online. Free roam mission givers and mission types. Red Dead Online is set in the years before single player story, so expect to encounter a range of new and familiar faces as you traverse the frontier. It'd be cool if you see like Arthur or something pop back up, you know, or some of the other guys. I mean, it's we're definitely going to see that for them to say that. It'd be cool to see Arthur again, just because it is a prequel before the story mode. Introduction of dynamic events, fight off ambushes, initiate rescues, defend folks, and need and more as you travel across the world. That could this part here could be cool, just because it sounds like more free roam stuff. And it says then all this plus updates to the character creator, restructure daily challenges that eliminate hostile gameplay. That's what they were talking about earlier in free roam. And introduce streaks for bigger rewards, the return of another classic weapon, I guess you say the Lamat revolver from the original Red Dead Redemption, and much more. Yeah, it said in the coming months. And I think actually up here at the top, it's actually at the end of spring. Yes, it says the next major update is currently planned to arrive later this spring, bring a host of features and upgrades and new content. So we're not even getting any of this stuff till the end of spring. And the end of spring is actually June 21st. So basically, you know, we're at March, you know, today's March 19th. We're talking about, you know, a good 2 months before all this comes in. Maybe it'll trickle in some. We know definitely some of the game modes and stuff that they put dates and stuff on, or challenges, will come in on the days. But other than that, I mean, who knows where the rest of this stuff is coming in. It might not be till the end of spring, or maybe it'll trickle in. So anyway, that's basically what we got today. There's some promising things there, but nothing groundbreaking. Some of it I would call more fixes than actual good content updates. But yeah, it is what it is. Honestly, too, and I would add this, I believe that, you know, and I could be wrong, and this is completely my opinion. I know a lot of people on YouTube will say stuff as if they have an inside ear to Rockstar, and they do not. They're more just clickbaiting you, but this is my opinion. I honestly think that this is the ground foundation for the new consoles for Red Dead Online, kind of how they did it with the PS3 to PS4. I've actually just went back and looked at the times where it came out for GTA Online and when it switched over to the new PS4, and it looks close to the same timeline. And I know Rockstar said they wouldn't do that again. They learned from their mistakes, but it looks very close to that, because in June, at E3, they supposedly, and like I said, you know, invisible quotations, supposedly supposed to be introducing the new consoles for Xbox and PlayStation that will release the following November. And that's kind of almost the same time of months and timelines. I mean, within probably 6 months of what they did with GTA Online. I could be wrong, but I do still think we'll have a kind of updates like these, but the groundbreaking ones that were blown away, flying DeLorean type stuff, I think they're going to probably be pushed into the new console, especially too, if you haven't heard. And it's been a mixed review. Some people have said it is, some people have said it's not. But with the last update, which was yesterday, and I think it might have actually happened before, but especially with yesterday's update, it was supposed to be just for fixing matchmaking, but it was over a gig of updates, and a lot of it affected the story mode, where it downgraded the ambient inclusion, you know, the cool shadows and stuff that got Rockstar the 10 out of 10 ratings on a lot of things. That was what supposedly has been taken down, and I've looked through it, and it does look faded looking in areas. I haven't done side by side, but I have seen video side by side, because don't trust screenshots side by side, because depending on the weather, depending on the time of day, it does change. And these are, of course, weren't identical, because it's hard to do that, but I did notice difference on the video side by side compared to the image side by side. So anyway, that's just my 2 cents. So I'm trying not to get my, you know, hopes broken and stuff like that, and just, you know, every week getting angry, because it is just a video game, but we have spent money. On this one, I've actually wanted online compared to story mode. Luckily, story mode was great. Online kind of sucks, because on GTA, I bought it for story mode, and online came out to be great. And on this one, I was looking for more online than story mode, and it was kind of reversed on me. So anyway, that's just what I had to say. Don't want to waste your time anymore, but that's the update / content, if you could call it that, which it kind of is. I mean, the fishing challenge could be cool if I ever actually get the invite for it. So anyway, if this video helped you out, I appreciate it if you like it, share it with your friends. Also too, if you haven't already, subscribe, click the notification bell, so as soon as I have videos, updates, exploits, whatever you want to call them, you get notified right away, and you can jump on them. As always, guys, I'll catch you next time in the next video.